Welcome back to the Transgeneral Podcast. I'm your host, Charlotte. Hi, I'm your other host, Chelsea. No, Chelsea's not here. Old Mama Monogamy is not here today.
Something inside me was like, that's a decent Chelsea impression. But then, the
seriously?
majority of
Yeah,
me
it
was
pretty
like,
good. But I've also it's been so long I've forgotten what Chelsea sounds like.
We'll never know
some
Chelsea
part of it
again.
was decent.
I mean, I literally
There
saw
was
her yesterday, but have I forgotten what Chelsea sounds like?
There was truth in there.
Oh, thank you. I do try my best to be Chelsea.
It came
when
from a place
Chelsea's
of
not.
love.
Chelsea's not here this week. She's in Perth. Congrats, Chelsea, on the Perth.
Good job on
We're so
affording
proud
flights.
of you.
We miss you.
So proud. Anyway, so we have a podcast today, and as you might have guessed from the fact that we came in insulting Chelsea as Mama Monogamy, it's on polyamory. You also might have guessed that from the show title. You're really good at guessing.
Gold star.
Gold Star. Oh, we have people. Hello.
Oh, exciting. Oh, it's
We're
Rowan.
We're the same people as before.
Oh, wow.
We are the same person.
Same. The theory was right. Oh, yeah. If you have any
Wait.
fan theories.
I was like, wait, my title could be your favorite void, Rowan.
But yeah, if you have any fan theories about us, we'd love to laugh at them and read them on the show. So please send them in. Use the submit form on our website, transgeneral.supplies. You can find us on Twitter @transgeneral, and you can find us on Facebook /transgeneral. You can find us on Reddit now. There's a subreddit. Thanks, Cyan. Cyan made the subreddit pretty much. I made it, and then Cyan was like, do you want help? And I was like, I really want help. I'm trying to find a job. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's subreddit /transgeneral. We have a Tumblr. We've got so many places now.
Yeah, we have a Tumblr.
I know, we're so social.
We're too social. Go on.
So we need like a team. We need to get a team soon. We need to get like a fifth person
social
to just
team.
be social team.
What's a social team?
I don't know. The team of people that do all the social stuff.
Yeah, like businesses
go
have
outside.
social media teams.
Yeah, but we're not like whatever.
We're not for profit.
I know you know what you're all saying is wrong, so I'm not going to bother.
So emails?
Emails, yeah.
Emails.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a form submission from Leo. Hi, Leo. Leo was on a podcast with me, the Retrospeculative podcast.
Oh.
Leo's like, hey, Transgeneral, trans peeps. That's all of us. We're the trans peeps. What was the teeth thing you were doing?
I was jiggling my earring.
Yeah, and I was looking at them laughing. Laughing with my teeth, so nobody could hear me.
I'm baring my teeth. Anyway. Leo's just like, hey, I'm an agender AMAB from San Diego. Diego. I'm really good at
San
American
Diego.
names of places. Thanks partially to the podcast, I've become a lot more comfortable with my gender and the idea that I can express my gender however I want. And this weekend I'm going to buy a skirt, or more than one, I guess. And it's really exciting. I'm also learning to talk and walk and sit in more quote-unquote feminine ways, which is cool. So thanks. Keep up the good work on the awesome podcast. Yay.
That's really cool.
It's really cool.
I was like, just use your hips.
Just swing the hips.
Just in general, just use your hips. If you're trying to be more feminine, just use your hips. I don't know how, just use them.
Just use them.
Just lead with a hip, just...
Just forgo your hands, forgo your
Forgo your
feet,
hand.
forgo your face.
Well, it's like, it's
Use
the
your
thing,
hips
it's like...
for everything.
Femme is like with the hips. Mask is with the shoulders. Kinda.
Is it?
Yeah, if you think about like just walks. Kind of like the shoulder or the hip.
I feel that. Well, I don't feel that, but I saw it when you did it,
Yeah.
so it
yeah.
made sense.
I did one session of like theater, and that was what we learnt. We learnt walks for like 2 weeks, and it was so much on walks. That's all I've remembered. Hips
Really?
or shoulders.
As riveting as this is. We've got another email from Asher. Hi, Asher.
Hi, Asha.
It's let me just boil it down a little.
Simmer it.
I'll simmer it. Asher's non-binary, but they don't think they're agender, and they have some trouble applying the idea of androgyny to themselves because it means, quote, in between masc and femme, which is something that you two might have thoughts on. And they don't necessarily feel good with either of those, but they also have gender feelings. So what do you two have to say? Because I can't make any claim to androgyny at all. I'm always butch or femme.
I mean, I've never thought of my look as androgynous.
Yeah, same.
Mm.
I think I used to be invested in it like
Yeah.
4 years ago or something.
Damn, I thought I could count on my other non-binaries.
Well, I was
Fucking
like,
hell.
because I just kind of, because I'm not between the two. I'm just apart from them. It's not really my thing.
Yeah, that's fair. No, tell us about apart from them. That might work more
Oh.
for Asher.
Oh, that might work.
Yeah.
So I think it's just kind of, I just dress how I feel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just have some of everything, and then I like to mix and match. And then, look,
Yeah.
I just find a cut that looks flattering on me for like a shirt, and then I'll just wear it. I'll wear it to death.
Yeah, that's actually kind of similar to my thought. My thought was just like masc and femme are like social labels.
Yeah.
If you find clothes that you like, just try not to think about them in these categories. Like, other people might do it, but those people are like annoying.
It gets easier as you keep doing it, because
Yeah.
I've just kind of forgotten, and I was like, oh, cool, that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, ladies, cool. More than one lady wore this shirt.
What? Did you get it
This is
from
the
like a
shirt that
sale or
belongs to
something?
all the ladies. This is the ladies' shirt. For me, like gender feelings and then clothes feelings are like separate feelings.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be
Yeah.
honest, I dress more for like my sexuality, kind of.
Gay.
I'm like, today I want to look really gay.
That's
how
what I
dress.
always think.
Mm.
I'm like, I want to look real gay. How can I manage that? Well, docs, there we go.
A really tight t-shirt is my gay go-to.
I do like a
God.
tight t-shirt. And then skinny jeans.
Yep.
See, that couldn't even be a gay go-to for me because, like, I've got boobs. It would just be some kind of other thing. That
Wear
would
a
be
tight crop top.
That's a good point.
And then like get some like get a shirt, cut it into those ribbons and put beads through the ribbons.
What? What?
So it's a crop top, but there's beads.
Oh my
And-
god.
Oh,
Twist.
with the swishy ends.
Yeah, swishy
I had a
end.
shirt like that.
I have one of them like that now, and I'm so happy about it. I'm gonna wear it as soon as the sun starts appearing.
I'm so keen for the sun.
I'm
Is that
so
like-
keen. I mean, I love winter, but I'm kind of.
I was gonna say, is that like tomorrow or like spring?
like spring,
Okay.
because like I'm good with the cold, but I'm not that good with the cold.
Yeah, this cold kind of sucks.
I'll do sleeveless, but I won't do midriffless.
I won't do bottomless. I just won't. Not in winter.
No, I'll wear shorts and that's it.
So polyamory, huh? That's
Oh, is that all the mail?
I want to address
all the mail.
like, if Asher had a better question, I'd be better at answering Asher's question.
Well, no. Asher did say at the end that like it's not really a question.
Oh,
So there you go.
so it's not really an answer then. Ah, jokes.
Good.
Jokes on you, Kate.
Ah, we just gave you some discussion instead of an answer. Ooh.
That the thing that we were talking about before the podcast that you said you didn't want to talk about because it's something for the podcast. It was from the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Party.
Okay. Do you want to get like a general lead into polyamory and how we think about that, or just
No,
gonna
we'll
go...
do that later.
I was like, let's do a what is. Let's make that the word of the week.
What is?
Let's make
Polyamory?
polyamory the word of the week.
Ah,
Let's just discuss it.
Yeah, we should probably go into it though,
Yeah, that way we've got to
Okay.
start.
instead of just like, here is my experience with this thing that you may or may not understand.
I'm trying to play the role of Chelsea today.
All right. Thanks, other Chelsea.
Thanks, Mama Monogamy.
Mama Monog.
Monog.
Oh, what if that Twitter handle's taken?
Oh, that would be so good. So yeah, polyamory is like this thing where you don't limit yourself to just loving one person. There's like, and it can also lead into, like, specifically the word polyamory means multiple love.
Many
But
love.
many
love.
Many love.
More than one love.
But in the same way that like androgyny technically means masc and femme.
No, it
Yeah.
literally means man woman.
Yeah, I know.
That's what
Polyamory
it translates
means
to man
things-
woman. Oh.
Yeah.
That aren't just what the word means.
No, I mean, I was
Yeah.
trying to explain. Yeah, that's what like it literally means, but also it feeds into like
Yeah.
sex. Like being polyamorous can like function similarly to open relationships. So
Well, aren't open relationships a type of polyamory?
I would say so.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they're like the stepping stone
Yeah,
level.
they're like a subset of polyamory.
They're like, I'm trying to think of an analogy, like they're like walking for a baby. If the baby's
like,
eventually becoming polyamorous.
What the hell did you just say?
Don't worry. I was trying to think of an analogy and then I couldn't think about walking babies.
Ah, damn.
I know, I hate it when they do that.
Yeah, I'd call it a subset because it's like everything from polyamory except being able to fall in love with someone.
What do you mean?
I guess
I'm so confused. Why?
an open relationship.
What is the stance you're taking on open relationships?
What? I'm not taking a stance.
Everyone's taking a stance all the time.
No, I'm fine
What are
with
your
open
thoughts on?
relationships.
No, but a stance doesn't mean negative. I'm just confused
Oh.
about how you're conceptualizing them in relation to polyamory.
Well, like, from my understanding of how a lot of people have talked to me about open relationships, because everything's subjective, nothing you know is real. It's essentially you can have sex with other people,
Gross.
or like whatever kind of thing you want to do with other people, but you can't have relationships and like have like feelings for that kind of thing.
Well, like, depends on what you mean by feelings.
I mean, like anything positive. You go in stone cold, like no feelings whatsoever. Sex is completely. No one even
The lights
says.
are
No
off.
one looks at
The
it.
lights are off. It's missionary.
No noises. It's just
You can't even be
there's
sure if
Enya
there's
in the
another person
background.
there. You just don't even.
emotionless.
You don't know.
It's just lots of cash bonks.
I'm really misleading people about what open relationships are.
Look, because to me, the structure of an open relationship is it's basically the primary relationship of a polyamorous, for example, couple that can also include like secondaries and tertiaries, etc., etc.
Okay.
Except without them, and instead of having like, people who are consistently in place as the secondary or whatever, it's just like, it's like
short-lived
casual
stuff?
sex kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Or if you were asexual, it could just be like other romantic relationships.
Yeah, that's what I meant by like the other thing. Is it like sex or whatever?
I love how like you're just like saying a thing, and
Sorry.
then I'm like, it's this, and you're like, oh yeah, this is what I
It's
meant.
like I'm just not very precise with my words.
All right,
That is
true.
what I meant. Yeah. So if you're ace, then like it can. Yeah, what would an open relationship entail if you're ace?
You might
Just
have to
like
ask
cuddling
someone
people.
ace.
Well, just like
I'm a little ace. I'm mostly
casual
ace.
dating, like
Oh, that sounds great.
That's cute.
chilling out and doing romantic things, and like,
Just
but
making
not
out.
wanting to like freak out and get a house and a dog together.
Or maybe it's just getting a house and a dog together.
Is that
But
most
no
Is
relationships?
that casual? That's like
It
not
depends how
casual.
rich you are, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's casually settled down by.
Are there any rich ace people out there? Let us know.
I'm not
right
that rich.
into us.
Well, you can't just buy houses with people casually.
Not yet. I'm working on it. No, that'd be so fucking.
And then when you stop seeing it just casually, you have to sell the house.
Oh my god.
The breakup involves.
See, well, polyamory is sometimes a lot of work, and sometimes that work involves real estate.
All right, like we're being so misleading. We really gotta. So yes, so open relationships and polyamory. There's a lot of overlap, clearly. But yeah, does everyone want to just go around talk about their experiences with polyamory?
Should we do more definition work? Rowan Chelsea?
Rowan Chelsea.
Rosie?
Like
I think you're fine.
Ralsei?
Showen.
Showen.
Chiloan? No, I think we're good.
Okay, cool.
All
Let's
right.
go into some anecdotes.
So my experience with polyamory is that like at most at once I was dating 4 people. That was the time.
That's a lot of work.
It wasn't that much work.
Did you also have a job?
I did.
That's impressive. That's like another relationship.
There you go. That's like capitalism is the most like terrible relationship of them all.
It's the most tertiary relationship.
Yes. Tertiary relationships aren't necessarily terrible.
No, I didn't say it was just it's one that's just kind of there, and you're just like, well, okay.
I think capitalism's kind of like the primary. It's taking up most of your time.
Oh yeah, but I try to ignore
Look,
it.
this
a
is
lot.
such a bad avenue to go down.
It is a bad avenue.
Analogies about relationships and capitalism, because capitalism is just an abusive system.
Capitalism is the most abusive relationship I've ever been.
See, and it's like, we don't need to go into this right now.
No, we don't. So yeah. 4 people, but like most of the all but one of the people in that relationship were very like. No, actually, half of the people in the relationship were very like do their own thing. So it was like there wasn't much time spent together. So it was just like it was essentially 3, maybe even like 2.5, like time wise.
Not everybody has to put in equal time, though.
No. I mean like.
You know
as
the
compared to
timeshare in
the-
polyamory.
Yeah, as compared to like what I was experiencing with like monoamorous relationships beforehand, it was roughly 2.5 times. That's what I kind of meant.
Look, I don't understand.
What do you mean?
Kate doesn't have a numbers degree.
Kate, you were one of the relationships I'm comparing to.
Yeah, no, but I don't think you can make a straight comparison. I just think
Is that a joke about me and Amari? Because I'll have you know.
lol. No, it doesn't work. Just
All
comparing.
right, yeah, that's fair. I'm just saying
monogamous
2.5 times the average time for me to spend with a partner. Like the time that I want to spend, kind of, I guess.
Okay. Were all the partners, like, were all four of those people also, like, connected, or were you, like the
two of them were
linchpin, so to
connected.
speak?
And then, like...
It's so hard to do this stuff without a piece of paper so
It
you can draw a
is.
diagram.
Like, all right, so two were connected to each other, and then another person that I wasn't connected to. In fact, I kind of hated that person. And then the other two were not connected to each other, and then later they were connected to each other.
Okie doke, yeah.
But, like, they weren't both connected. Neither of the people were both connected to me in some kind of polycule. That's another word. Just sort of like poly bubble, I guess. Like,
Network. I
network,
think is a
poly
nice one.
network, but polycule is so much shorter and cute. So yeah, that's me.
Oh, like molecule.
Molecule. You next, Kate?
What? Oh, my next.
Do you want to go next?
Well,
Yeah,
you are
okay.
clockwise.
All right. Yeah, look, like, I have, like, a long history of monogamy, and so it wasn't until, like, this year that I kind of started doing things that weren't that. Because, yeah, there was this situation where I was sleeping with this one person, but, like, we were also, like, quite good friends, so it wasn't just casual sex, but it also wasn't a relationship. So, like, that was happening. And then...
Is that like double sex?
Just twice the sex. But, like, then this person who I was sleeping with started sleeping with a very good friend of mine as well. And so that, like, to be honest, it did impact the relationship of my friend and I. And in order to make it so that wasn't a negative impact, all three of us had to do a lot of talking.
I thought you were going to say sex.
Well, like, that's still on the cards.
No, okay.
Hasn't happened yet, but, like...
Talking has gotten to that point.
We had to do a lot of sex. That's the sentence I expected.
In order to make this work, everyone's got to fuck a lot.
What movie was it that was like... God, it was some terrible movie. It had...
You'll have to be more specific.
It was like...
Hot tub time machine.
No. It was like like Silent Bob and the other one.
Silent J and Bob and Silent J fight back.
No, but like it was a movie that they were in.
They've got a whole big cinematic universe, and
Is it like Jay and Silent Bob?
yeah, I
Yeah,
had some housemates that were very into it, so I have peripheral knowledge of this, but not all of it.
Chasing Amy. It was called Chasing Amy.
I hated Chasing Amy.
I'm pretty sure at the end of Chasing Amy, someone's just like, you gotta fuck this person and it will help. Anyway, it was a terrible movie.
I have one note to say about polyamory though,
Yeah.
because you know how there's like a distinction between just being gay, or whatever, or any of the LGBT kind of thing, and
Well, like-
being queer.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't
like,
have to be.
well, look, for me there is. I make a
Okay.
distinction.
Okay.
I kind of draw a similar distinction between like casual sex or non-monogamy or anything and polyamory. I think it's one of those things that requires a certain frame of mind. Not that like you have to be born with this frame of mind or anything, or you can't acquire it or you can't work towards it, but it's definitely something that requires careful thought and like a certain way to be.
Like to avoid jealousy.
Yeah, to avoid and to help and to do a lot of things as well. Yeah.
We're going to have a third word of the day because the opposite of jealousy is called compersion. There you go.
What's the second word of the day, by the way?
Polycule?
Oh,
Like molecule.
Like
but
molecule,
poly.
but poly.
every time you guys say that and you look at me and I'm like, yeah, but I don't really know what molecules are, so don't talk to me about
Oh,
them.
it's two atoms together.
Yeah.
Two or more
Two or
atoms.
more, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. We've become atoms when we're polyamorous.
And
Yeah.
you can't split one person apart, so they're atomic. Which is like the worst name for an atom ever, because you can split atoms apart. It is part of a very destructive force.
Do you know what I want to hear right now? I want to hear Rowan talk about their polyamory experience.
Go,
I don't want to hear
Rowan.
about atoms.
Mine is kind of... So I've been only in monogamous relationships. Oh, well, I guess not. My last one was... Well, there was the attempt to be non-monogamous, but like the person I was dating was so monogamous that it was real rough. So like I was non-monogamous, they were monogamous. Was it point of contention at some point?
Rowan,
What?
did you call him Daddy Monogamy?
No, I didn't.
Oh, damn. Missed
really
opportunity.
No, I wouldn't call my partner daddy. No, that's weird.
No, but like in everything but a sexual
that's
context.
weird.
No, I don't call.
Pass me the sugar daddy.
No, I won't call like a human person daddy. I will call a concept daddy. I will call a kettle daddy.
Call that cat daddy. Hey, cat, what's up?
I would never call a cat daddy.
No,
That's
I would
one
not
thing I would
call.
never call daddy. I would be more comfortable calling a person daddy than a cat. I don't know why.
No, I will not call the sentient being daddy.
Even a horse?
I don't know
I don't know
In
why.
what
But I feel like
context would I
horses
be
are-
calling a horse daddy?
it just gives that vibe, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Look, I don't hang out with horses a lot.
Yeah, neither do I.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Just get a vibe off them.
I'm gonna actually name a kitten Daddy.
I mean, more power to you.
thank you.
I might like not call your kitten daddy.
Oh,
I would just make a new name.
I might
we might have a daddy segment on every podcast. I think this is great.
What
or
have
we
I done?
might not.
You started this. Well, I started this, but
I
you started it this
one.
time.
Yeah.
Imagine Chelsea just coming back into the state and you're just like, okay, so from now on, we're going to have a daddy segment on every single podcast. And she's like, what the fuck?
I leave you for 1 week.
And
this
you're like, you're in
project
charge of
that
the
I
next daddy
started-
segment. Rowan did it first. Charlotte did it second. Now it's your turn. So in short,
Yes.
I'm all about it. People I date, apparently not.
Yeah.
And that just requires a lot of discussion. And, well, I'm single currently. All you podcast listeners. All of you.
All of you. No exceptions.
Many exceptions. All of you. Many exceptions.
Just put a big filter on that.
Like such a big filter.
What was your weekend thing? I'm dying to know now.
No, that was like it. We just had like, okay, well, like,
Oh, so you had the sex.
Oh.
no. We just had like the big old talk
The pre-sex talk.
Big old chatteroony.
about like what we all want to get out of this, what we're all willing to give, how we want to define the
Did
situation.
anyone
Was it
say
like a
like
fucking-
baked goods?
Baked goods.
Yeah. What they want and what they're willing to give. I can bring the half-time oranges. Oh my gosh. Do you think some people bring orange slices to orgies?
It'd be nice. It'd be good. Although, like, some
So
people could be
refreshing.
allergic to oranges.
Yeah, don't eat them then.
Do you have to bring like a selection of fruit then? No, because you have to bring something that's not like fructose just in case.
People are so allergic to so many types of fruits.
Rough times.
So then you bring like durians because almost no one's
Oh, I
ever
thought
had
then you
them,
just bring
and they
Doritos.
won't know that they're
Yeah,
allergic.
just bring
It'll be-
Doritos. You don't eat
Doritos,
Doritos,
great.
do you?
What?
You can eat regular Doritos, can't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Because they're just corn and oil
Salt.
and some salt.
Yeah.
Salt's
Although,
the
look,
best
I know a
part.
person who's boycotting Doritos, so like you can never please anyone.
Well,
Everyone.
then just bring generic corn chips.
Palm oil.
Drink palm oil.
I'm not going to bring palm oil to an orgy.
That's why they're boycotting the Doritos.
Oh,
Oh, because it's
I'm not going to bring palm oil to an orgy.
I'm just not going to do it. What's the point? There are better things to cook with afterwards.
You just get people sad about orangutans, and then it turns out that's their kink.
Getting sad about orangutans.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sure there's someone who that's their kink.
I don't want to have sex with them.
No, I definitely don't want to have sex with them. They sound like a rich white man.
It doesn't sound like a fun kink, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But that's for a different podcast.
This is quite the episode. I'm sure Chelsea's going to listen to this from Perth and be like, I have to get on an early plane.
I have to leave and go back in time.
I
They
have
can't be
fixed this.
talking about orangutan sex.
Chelsea has to get in the hot tub time machine.
I've always wanted to watch that movie. I think it's going to be really good.
It's like it was okay.
I
It was an
have
okay
not
B
wanted to
I
movie.
see
think
the
it's just going to be so much fun.
It was kind of fun. Yeah. It's not as fun as like what's another
Like Shrek.
What's as fun as Shrek, Rowan?
like it
An orgy with orange slices.
okay, it's not as fun as like Wet Hot American Summer, which is like if you've seen it.
No.
No?
No, I haven't seen it, but I don't want to watch movies that reach for something. I want to watch movies that just are what they are, and then I'm
It
like,
totally reached to be a
sweet.
terrible B movie. Like, 100% did that on purpose.
Look, whatever. It just sounds like something I would write. Like, I would definitely sit there and be like, imagine
Do it.
a hot tub time. It's already fucking happened.
No, do another one, like another terrible movie.
Do a time machine
Hot tub
that's not a hot
washing
tub.
machine.
Hot tub washing machine.
machine.
Get it?
Oh, we're in the spin cycle. Here comes the detergent.
It's not even
Fabric
anything
softener.
interesting.
And then you just get into the future and you're just like,
No, it's just a washing machine. There's no time travel at all. It's a hot tub washing
Oh, what,
machine.
but you can just sit in there with your clothes and get clean.
is it warm at least?
Like, maybe.
Depends on the setting you put it on.
Depends on the part of the movie. The
It goes
climax
hot,
is when
warm,
it
and
gets
cold.
warm.
It goes hot, warm, and cold, and there's also like there's the delicate cycle.
I
just
want to
in
be on the
case-
delicate cycle.
So polyamory, huh? Whoa. What a time.
Dude, we should talk more about that.
Yeah, we should actually talk more about that. Thoughts on?
Okay, yeah, but like that's the whole thing. We need to come up with the direct question.
I did
We
my
all
best.
got to work hard to be Chelsea right now.
I've got a thing from... I can talk about a thing.
You just go,
Talk
yeah.
about thing.
I can talk about... Whoops. I've got a thing.
You need to edit that out.
So, I've had an interaction with a person...
Good job.
Who,
Look, sometimes, Rowan, it's hard to have interactions with people.
I know, it's not like we're having one right now.
I've had a bit of an
Shit.
interaction with a person who's come to stay at my place for like a week, and before they got there, we were like nice and flirty and having fun, and
on the online.
what like
on
on
the
the
online.
internet, and they get there, and despite being trans, they are terribly transphobic and ableist, and it's just. I love being out of my house this week. Gotta tell you.
But the point of this story is that this person was introduced into your domestic scenario for the purposes of,
Of like kink stuff.
but like non-monogamous sex,
Non-monogamous
which
sex.
is the point of this
Yeah,
episode.
that's the point. Thanks for tying it back.
Thanks for just get to Chelsea then. We can all pitch in and be
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Fire.
It's a team effort.
No, I mean I can't do
No,
this
you
every
don't want to
week.
do the thing. Oh,
No, I like Chelsea. She lives in my house.
oh.
I love
Chelsea can be
Chelsea.
the Captain Planet.
We need 2 more people then.
Fuck, Liv. Haley.
But like,
Haley's
there's
no.
a lot of
then-
listen. There's a
then-
lot of people in Captain Planet, and there's a lot of power dynamics in that show.
That's a good point.
Do you want to go into? No.
Speaking of Captain Planet, which ring would you have?
Heart.
No, I definitely would not be any good at heart.
No, I don't want heart at all.
No, I.
So what have we got? We've got fire, we've got earth,
Wind.
wind, water, and heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be fire.
Instead
all
of
about
heart,
the
can I be
water.
death?
No,
I feel like that's a
No.
more powerful power.
no. If you're heart, you get to be the kid with the monkey.
Yeah, but like I don't want a monkey. They're
Well, then
monkeys.
pick something
Be
else.
fucking wind or something then.
okay. I want to be water.
I'm
Water's
water.
awesome.
I've called it first.
Oh,
I'm a water sign.
I'm actually a fire sign.
Really?
Amazing. What star sign are you?
Pisces.
Oh.
Ooh.
And yours in return?
Aries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Charlotte?
Virgo.
Cool.
Are
That's
you,
an
I
earth
thought you were a
sign.
Libra.
No,
No,
Chelsea's
Virgo
a Libra.
Earth is Virgo Air.
I'm on the last day of Virgo. I was only a virgin by that much.
Oh gosh. I should know this.
What?
Is Virgo Earth or Air?
It's Earth.
It's
Earth.
heart.
It sounds. I'm pretty sure it's Earth. But,
I know that it's Earth.
Oh, good. That was my initial reaction. I was like, oh gosh.
I mean, like, fact check.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
This is
fact
the
check.
most important fact check we've done
It
in
is
the
Earth.
entire podcast.
Neat. We did it.
Yes.
all right, great.
Good job, team.
Fantastic.
So you're Earth.
I love it. Love it. Glad to be.
Neat.
Great to be here, folks. So
Chelsea
anyway,
should be
Chelsea's
heart.
star
Chelsea's
sign.
heart.
Chelsea is heart,
Yeah.
though.
Chelsea's totally heart.
So we just need to find. We just need to outsource wind.
There's plenty of wind outside.
Outsource. There we go. We can Captain Planet.
Yep.
So where were we?
Oh yeah. So like, yeah, he's just saying like, I noticed that he's been saying like female and male instead of man and woman. I'm like, that's gross and medical. Can you like not? And he's just like, no, that's why I'm doing it. I was like, what? Yeah, no, I don't know their genders, so I just say female and male. And it's just like, great fucking job. You've solved transphobia with transphobia. And he was like, yeah, but, words are hard. And at that point, I pretty much said, fuck off, and we haven't said a sentence to each other since. He just immediately went back to the guest bedroom, and we stopped talking.
So, like, the sex aspect of the situation
Not
is, like,
happening.
not going to happen.
Not happening. I'm pretty sure everyone on all sides is like, no.
This is so fucked up. This is just such a shame.
What an awkward week.
Yeah, it's a bad time.
Yeah.
So, if you want to have sex with Charlotte, don't be a transphobe.
Don't be a transphobe. That's a good starting point. Like, hey, podcast listeners, if you want to have sex with me, don't be a transphobe. That's
How many regular listeners do you think we have that are transphobes? To be real.
One. I'm sure there's one who's just listening, who's just hate listening.
All these kids are having fun with the trans memes.
But, like, he's trans and a transphobe,
Yeah.
so he doesn't hate trans people. He just doesn't care about trans people.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, but I feel like transphobia is the wrong word.
It's like,
Trans
Cissexism.
apathy.
It's cissexism.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
There we go.
straight up cissexism.
Let's be better with our words in future.
Cissexism.
Isn't cissexism a subset of transphobia?
Like anti-trans sentiment.
Yeah.
Because transphobia itself, like, I get that the words now mean like aversion to, but it's still like Nancy and Yuka said, what was it? It was like, please don't use these words because it runs up over like things that really are phobias, and like to call them what they are, which is like anti this, anti whatever sentiment, which I really agree with.
Well, like, look, yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I think because a lot of people are all like, oh, but like homophobia, they're not really afraid of gays.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So
no, but
let's
they
just
are.
call them anti-gay.
They are. People who
They're afraid of
have
gays
these,
getting power.
They're afraid
People
of what
who-
gays represent.
Yes.
Yeah, like they feel threatened.
Which means they should just put another syllable in there being like represent.
But like frequently they don't feel threatened. They just have been told to hate and thus do.
Look, this is so off topic.
I know,
I
right?
could talk about this deeply, but it's very off topic.
Let me talk about this polyamory gone wrong. I don't have anything else to say, actually.
Well, let's talk about like polyamory in general. Like, what
Yeah.
are the really good parts of it? Like, what are your polyamory goals?
that's a good
What are
point.
things that you
what
want
are
to
your polyamory
avoid?
hashtag goals?
Yeah, I think polyamory goals for me...
Hashtag goals.
Hashtag goals. Hashtag blessed.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! When all the middle-aged mums get into polyamory and they're all just like
Hashtag blessed.
on Facebook.
Oh, I was just having,
But
just
that is
one bottle of
that is
wine.
literally hashtag goals for me though.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Like when you're a middle-aged mum.
I want to be a middle-aged mum. I really do.
Oh my god.
Want to bring orange slices to the orgy.
That's
Yes,
like such a...
thanks, Janet.
That's like soccer mum, but for orgies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I brought the orange slices.
What else would I want to... Never mind. Because I'm like, what else would I want to eat at an orgy? And then I'm like, that is so off topic.
There's so many other things to put in your mouth. You'll be fine.
But also, I'd be so afraid because there'd be orange bits in my teeth, and that's not going to look hot.
What if someone
Well, I mean,
sees
someone has
that?
to bring. Sometime we should bring mint, just like some mints, just in case. Because poor breath is just going to make the orgy go south.
Yeah. And so many fruits do give you bad breath, like bananas.
Also, apparently it's a good feeling to like have mint and then do sex things.
I knew
Gives
there
a
was a
tingle.
reason.
I don't like it. It's very cold.
I've never given it a go because, but I'm like, I could get into that.
No one's had a mint and then done anything to me, but I've got no complaints from people when I've had a mint and then done things to them, so not sure.
Like, there are special lubes that do that shit.
Look, I just love mint.
Drink a whole bottle of weed lube and then go down the
Am I ever going to be able to go a day of my life without someone talking about the weed lube? Oh my god.
Well, I've gone so many up until to this today where I've not heard about it.
You haven't heard about the weed lube? Okay. Well, there's this weed lube.
Well, I mean, I can understand what it is.
It's
But,
weed
like,
lube.
There's this article on the internet where this person drank a whole bottle of it.
Why?
I can't remember why.
What is it?
Why
is it-
not? Because
But
like
big question:
think-
is it water-based or silicon-based?
No, it's water-based. It's like
What's the point?
they made sure that it was safe to eat.
yeah.
And then they drank a whole bottle of it and were just high for a very long time.
Like 3 days. It was like the same as those fucking brownies. Of which like I wanted to try one.
Did you? You didn't try them, did you?
No.
Yeah.
Are there still brownies?
No, that was
Damn.
like fucking in April.
God,
Brownies go off.
that's a problem.
We froze them actually, but then we ate them.
So yeah, the weed lube.
No, let's talk about polyamory because that's what we're here for.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Also, actually, I was taking a bunch of photos of me on Facebook, and Facebook was really confused about whether or not it was me or Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's weird. So yeah, polyamory goals.
So your hashtag goals.
Hashtag goals. Yeah, I think Amari and I both want to like kind of like have a triad at some point. Or at the very least, well, Amari's pretty happy with me, but like sexually, I like femme people a lot more. So I'm kind of into that, and I'm kind of looking for some of that, you know, a bit of that.
Chuck is a she.
What?
Chuck is a she.
Chuck us a she, mate. Look, all I do in life is like, all I live for, I should say, is to drink beer and root Sheilas. I stole that directly from Chelsea.
Well, look, you're just doing your bit.
I'm just
You're
doing my
your
bit.
bit. You're doing your
We all
Chelsea
got to
bit.
be Chelsea, and that was your bit.
Oh my
Look, monogamy
Yeah.
is fine, though.
It's fine. No, it is fine.
You
but it's
always
just,
have such a derisive tone about it, and I'm like, it's just a different way.
I know it's just a different way. You seem to not believe you did the eyebrow thing.
Kate just raised their eyebrow, and it was very sassy.
Oh,
That was a sassy eyebrow.
that's
See,
nice. I don't get sassy much. Like, as a descriptor put upon
Oh,
me.
right.
Look, I get it too much, but I can't do the eyebrows. So
You can't do the eyebrow.
no, my eyebrows either move together or they don't.
I can only move my left, or like I can move my right in unison, but
Have I
my
shown you
left on
this?
its own.
Mine also barely move as is.
You don't have a lot of eyebrow.
My eyebrows don't do a lot. No, they're not really my key point.
Yeah, they're a major feature of my face.
Yeah.
It's very important to me.
Kate, have I shown you this?
It's kind of okay.
That's okay. It doesn't translate well into an audio format.
yeah.
I was just like wiggling my eyebrows with like the utmost articulation in.
No, not utmost. It's almost like the Cadbury ad, except if the Cadbury ad was like home brand cooking chocolate.
Oh,
That's what that was.
Oh my gosh,
That's so
I
mean.
literally have home brewed cooking chocolate in my pantry.
Like, see, Rowan liked it. That's the whole point.
Oh, just because they changed their recipe, so now the dark one doesn't have milk in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Good.
Living with a vegan.
What was I even? Oh yeah, that's right.
Me-
Yes.
Same.
Like, you know, I probably like monogamy from the standpoint of like it caused problems in the last long-term relationship before I met Amari. So like
Was monogamy the problem, or was the people the problem?
the people being unwilling to transition away from monogamy became the problem.
Yeah, but that's their own prerogative. You can't just be all like, oops, we're all now polyamorous. You gotta
Whoops.
deal
Whoops,
with the new
it's time to
system.
form.
Oh my god. No, but it was down to the thing of like we could be not monogamous or we could end the relationship, and in that instance, monogamy really was the problem. Like,
Yeah, but if somebody was like, we can have chicken for dinner, or we can not have dinner, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm just not going to eat the chicken. I'm not. And it doesn't mean the chicken is the problem. It means I'm the problem.
That chicken's the problem.
like, I get what you mean, but like everything else in the relationship would have totally been fine. It was just like their hardline stance on non-monogamy.
So that's definitely it's their problem, their stance towards non-monogamy. That was the problem. in the
Yeah,
end.
pretty much.
There we go. Sorted.
Well, there we go.
Sorted. Next, Kate.
Next.
What are your hashtag goals?
My goals.
Your hashtag goals.
My hashtag goals.
Go owls.
The hashtag go owls.
Now you're taking it too far, Charlotte.
I'm sorry. It's pronounced Charlotte.
And that's a bit of a one to think about.
Oh, why weren't you doing it while Charlotte was talking?
Because I was
Jeez.
fucking listening, Rowan.
I guess because you were being talked at.
What?
I guess because you two are having a conversation. I was just hanging over here.
Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want to go then, and I can like not listen
No,
whilst you
it's
talk?
your turn. Clockwise.
You want to go and I won't listen? How does that sound?
We can listen to Old Mama Monogamy.
Is that me now? Is that going to be me?
No, it's Chelsea.
She's not here.
In absentia.
Oh.
How am I going to listen to her if she's not?
It's gonna be a lot of. We're gonna have to like get her to record something and splice
Hang
it
on,
in.
let me just...
Just call her. Hey,
darkness,
Chelsea.
my old friend.
No, look, I think like one of my goals right now is to just like have a better handle on my feelings about other people and their actions, as in like fully come to terms with the fact that I can only control myself and that like that's pretty much where the buck stops, like with me. I've made pretty good strides in it considering it's only been a couple months, but like of course there's always room to improve. That's my go owls.
Terrible.
My hashtag go owls
Is to be blessed.
is to be hashtag blessed to bring orange slices to the orgy. Because like I'm not sure exactly what my hashtag goals are, but I've always been like, I want like 3 partners at the same time. Like 3 seems like the good number to be like one of 4, but then like totally fine if they do other things. Because I just love hearing about other people's sex stories, particularly if I'm dating them.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you could just have close friends.
No, but I love to like hear, and then we can compare and contrast and use that,
Yeah.
and like use it to grow and adapt as people. But I'm just that's how I view polyamory. It's just growth. It's jobs and growth.
Synergy
Polyamory,
of
a
people.
story of jobs and growth.
But yeah, I'm like 3 sounds like a good number to have, because then it's like you can do. Because then you like if you're feeling like only seeing, you can do like 1 each day, twice a week, and then you have a day off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take Sundays for church.
Take all your crew to church. This is what we do on a Sunday.
I guess Sunday could be like family outings, and you take all 3 of them.
Is church a euphemism?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wanted to make some half-assed fucking joke about being on your knees, but like...
But I'm like, that's only some churches.
Well, I was Catholic. I was raised Catholic, so...
I was
there's
not.
You're on your knees in Catholic church.
And how'd you feel about that?
Well, they had a nice
Did you feel
padded...
hashtag blessed?
Yes.
Good.
It's literally the point of church. You got to feel blessed.
Good to feel hashtag blessed.
So I recently found out like they would never actually admit it, but in the same way that Christianity like descended from Judaism, the Baha'i faith actually descended from Islam.
Yeah,
And
everyone
so-
knows that.
What?
Everyone knows that.
It's just
Who
a
the
fact.
fuck didn't tell me that?
I swear to God, you told me that as some garbage.
Did I?
Probably.
How bad's my memory? Yeah, but like, did I tell you recently? Because I found this out like in the past few weeks.
No, I'm talking about years ago.
Oh,
You probably discovered it, forgot it, then rediscovered it.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about when that happens. Because I love rediscovering. I love discovering things, so rediscovering things gives me the same kind of
Oh, hang on.
But then it's like I already knew that.
I
not
just
really
accept that I don't
discovering.
really know anything at any time. And then whenever information, new or old, comes into my sphere, it's exciting.
Freud would have a field day.
Yeah, I was thinking like ideal number of partners. That's a good topic.
I'd say like ideal number of like full or part-time partners.
Yeah, like secondary, tertiary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just imagining like commission partners. I'm just imagining in terms of job there's like commission partners.
Hey, like, do you want a relationship? You're hired. Yeah, like either 2 or 3, I think. It's a very. I'm gonna have to think about this.
Well, mine's like it's like 3 or like whole commune
Like
I
a
don't
whole
really-
commune of very part time.
of very part-time.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have a preference.
Like
Okay.
like enough to be like one day, like you all get like 28, so I get one each day of the month. It's really well scheduled.
What was your name again?
What was you're the 23rd? Okay.
You definitely know the names of 28 people. Like, right now, you do.
I wouldn't be able to list 28 people I know for you.
I just name them because lots of them have the same name. I just rattle off how many I know of the one name.
Can I just have 28 people named Devon? Like,
Do you know that many?
I don't know anybody called Devon.
Well, then there's a big like flaw in your plan there.
I'm sure I could find 28 Devons.
I'm sure you could.
No, but the point is,
would
do
you
I
know
want to
th-
have sex with someone called Devon? Probably not.
Yeah, probably
It's a
same.
cuddling kind of relationship, then. There you
Just
go.
as a vegan, I couldn't.
No, it's a farming kind of relationship. I feel like Devon's gonna farm for me or something.
Just there are some names I just can't have sex with as a vegan.
Imagine if somebody was called Beef. Would you fuck a person called Beef?
No.
What if
They've
they're
got
really
beef.
hot? They're like exactly what you want, but then you have to say their name, and their name is Beef.
Well, I just wouldn't say their name.
They love having
Yeah,
their
what if
name
it's a
said.
turn on for them, and they'd be all like, "Say
yeah.
my name," and you're like,
Oh, that's
"Beef."
I was like, oh, that's something I don't like doing.
That'd be so.
I don't like speaking.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I don't like to talk during
No, yeah, you know,
everything but talking.
like
What-
I need Siri. I need some text to speech Siri.
talking as communication, I'm fine with, but like, yeah, calling names less of my thing.
unless I'm calling something entirely inappropriate.
Like Daddy.
No, daddy is for non-sexual things. like Barbara or something.
Barbara. I love
Like
that.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara.
Babs. Anya.
That'd be a really cool kink.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I would
If
really
your
like.
kink was just to be called like 20th century gay icons in bed.
That'd be great.
I don't think Anya's a gay icon.
I don't know why, but I just feel that about her.
I mean, she doesn't a lot of cats.
Yeah.
That's
Call
that's
me
all
Ian
it takes.
McKellen. Call me
He's a
Ian
21st
McKellen.
century gay icon. He didn't come out
Oh.
until after. Also, is he
Damn.
even... He kind of is, but like...
I want him to
He's
be.
not on the
I
Barbra
love Ian
Streisand
McKellen
level.
so much. He's the best.
Wait, who?
Ian McKellen.
Okay.
He's definitely homosexual, but he's not...
Definitely.
The thing I'm questioning is his icon status.
I just think he's great in everything. Find me a film where Ian McKellen wasn't great.
He's
and
done like
I'll
2
burn it.
films.
What?
He's done like 2 films. He was Magneto and then he was Gandalf.
Yeah, that's all. I'm like, yeah, that's all he's done.
Oh, he also did Godot.
He
That
did
wasn't a
Godot.
film,
Huh.
but he did it.
That's pretty cool.
I'm going to steer us back to polyamory.
Go, thank you.
Through Ian McKellen back to polyamory somehow.
Again, through daddy. Always take the daddy route sometimes. Like, challenges.
What?
Because we've already discussed,
Oh, I
like,
thought-
what you want. So what are, like, the challenges you've experienced?
Finding a partner.
Just doing it. Just actually making it happen.
Yeah, pretty much. Like challenges I've faced. Dating, there's one. It's actually, yeah, that's actually a real, it was a joke, but as an autistic person, dating is really fucking tough. Like I essentially have to date other autistic people because otherwise we're just so, I can only adjust to situations by being in them. So, you too?
Same!
Yeah, but like we've discussed this and I don't know if you want me to say it on air.
No, there's a high possibility I literally have, like, autism.
Yeah.
But I have never been diagnosed, and it's not going to help my life to diagnose myself. But, like, I completely, entirely relate to, like, not understanding or not liking or not, you know, being able to navigate your way through something you haven't done before.
Yeah.
So then I just do it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
pretty
work
much.
out how to do it later.
And like, yeah, well, you saying that trying to cope with, like, trying to adjust to not being able to control people, I went through that 3 years ago. So it was just kind of like, gotcha.
It's not that I want to control them, but it's just like,
It's like, no, it's not that you want to control them. It's just like, why can't I make people better?
no.
No?
It's just like, oh, well, like, just the fact that, like, they are their own person and their thoughts and their feelings are theirs.
Not similar enough to yours?
Just in the fact that, in the way that, like, I am not entitled to know about all of them. They're not entitled to be in any way related to me. Like, you know, like, they don't...
You're losing me. Flatlining.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Huh.
It's just like...
Oh, I nodded.
Yeah, Rowan nodded, so they know what I'm talking about. Just, you know, like, conceptualizing people as a thing that is completely outside of my control and influence.
Okay. No, yeah, that's very different to me, actually, yeah.
I'm pretty good at that,
Yeah.
but I've had lots of practice.
See, So yeah, dating as an autistic person, what a time. So yeah, the only way I can adjust to situations is to go into the situations over and over again. It's fucking like Groundhog Day, except I can't rewind time and do it again in a better way. It's just that every time I have to figure something out and do it better next time, even though it's a different situation. And I totally fucked up the first one, and I probably made an enemy or something. And so for dating, that doesn't work at all because dating is extremely infrequent, and it's like, should we wait until
There's a helicopter.
that's going to be pretty loud?
It's rumbling the floor.
It's really close.
Wow,
Do you mind? a
I'm
little more
afraid it's
airspace,
going to
please?
land on us.
that's quite the helicopter. It's the hospital helicopter though. It's
Well, yeah,
kinda...
it's going to the hospital, which is really close.
Ew.
Did you say ew?
It's got sick people in it. That's fucking gross.
Sick or injured.
Yeah, injured is less bad.
Injured is probably more likely.
Let's hope somebody has a broken spine.
I think that's a little of both.
That's not sick.
You never know.
Some fucking high empathy from Kate, right?
High level feeling.
High level. So yeah, what was I? I was saying a thing.
You were talking about dating being infrequent.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Right
that
when
was a
Charlotte was about to
sneeze.
talk.
God.
I'm really
So
sorry.
considerate.
I'm getting
High
a cold.
empathy.
So yeah, pretty much with dating, it's just like I'll go in, I'll fuck up the first date. I have no other chance to like learn from this, because with social situations, at least like they keep happening.
I mean, generally.
Generally, like I've yet to find the edge of the world where there is no social situation happening at all.
It's like getting to the end of Tinder. That happens.
Yeah,
It
that
happens
happens
a
to
lot.
me.
I just swipe in big chunks, and I'm like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah,
And I
it's
don't
like,
go anywhere.
widen your search, and I'm like, no.
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
good.
no, I'm
50
all-
kilometers, pretty big.
I was like, I'm already through Sydney. I've done Sydney. There's nothing else.
Yeah, that's another thing. Would be that like I'm not anywhere near cis passing, so like with stuff like Tinder, I don't get any interest at all. It sucks. Is this where I start crying?
If you want.
But no. You
Oh,
can't cry
sorry.
until you're putting on the makeup.
Oh shit!
yeah.
Fuck!
Fuck off and get some
I
makeup.
don't
and
have
come
any
back and cry.
mascara anymore.
Fuck off and get some makeup, mate.
We'll hold the fort.
Okay, cool, great. Next person.
I was like, oh, should we go
Richard,
anti-clockwise?
who wants to talk about their challenges next?
Oh gosh, challenge. Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, it's my turn to go next. That's fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
It's fine. It's fun to worry about.
So challenges are just. I've only ever dated monogamous people, which is just a challenge.
What a challenge!
It's a challenge because they're just not about it. And then it's difficult. You try to like lead with it, and they're like, okay, and then they're not okay with it
Yeah.
because they're just like, oh, we'll give it a go, and they're like, oh no, I'm so monogamous right now.
I almost tried, but then I got so jealous.
No,
Very
yeah, like
jealous.
in my head. That was the thing for me. I was that monogamous person who was like introduced to the situation, and in my head I was like, yeah, no, this is like exactly the way to get what I want. So I'm gonna persevere with it. But then like obviously I had 22 years of learned behavior and learned expectations and learned reactions that like you have to untrain out of yourself.
I've just never really been good at getting jealous. It's just not a thing I do well.
It is a thing that I do well.
Well, that's okay. That's
skill.
okay. It's okay. It's a skill you have. It'll come in handy sometime.
I don't
Maybe.
know when, but good.
I'm sure. All skills have a purpose, I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just never something I had. Because I was like, well, I think, I was just never really jealous. And if I was, I probably didn't notice.
Huh, that's pretty cool.
So it's never been an issue for me, but it's only ever been an issue because other people get that. And when they try to explain it, I'm like, I get what you mean, but I can't feel that. So that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not understanding why people can't do it.
I'm like an in
That's
between there because like I definitely did like get very jealous over things, especially when I was quite a bit younger, but then I was able to like fairly easily confront those feelings once I realized exactly where they came from and how they were so damaging. And was unfortunately not able to get into relationships with people who felt the same way for quite a while.
Yeah, for me, like figuring out the source of the jealousy and the path away from it is like exactly, it's like just so helpful.
Mm.
It's just, yeah, I'm quite pragmatic in that way.
Mm.
In that once I figure out the problem and the way away from the problem, that it's just gone.
Mm.
Because we're the sense of, I'm not, like, we're this, I don't know how comfortable I feel with using the word possessive, but like where that feeling comes from with me is fear. It's
Okay.
like
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
they're going to find somebody better than me. Yeah, there's also like a trans thing in that like I feel like
They're going to find someone cisser than me?
there's like a bunch of gender garbage that I bring, and like my body doesn't look like another more uncomplicated person's body could.
Mm.
So I'm just kind of like, well, you could go and have this with somebody that doesn't bring all this baggage to a situation.
But everyone has baggage. That's the issue.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of... I feel like one of the things that's helped me is that I'm very... I don't want to say non-committal, but it's the word I'm going to use. I'm very, like, non-committal when it comes to relationships. I'm like, this is great. Bye. Like, bye. I'll see you in, like, a week or two.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a thing that I have, like...
Like, I'm not the type of person I'm like, I want to see you every day. I've never been that way.
Yeah. I think...
And I feel like that's kind of just been like, okay, cool. I don't see you frequently enough that it's going to be a huge issue. Go have fun. Bye.
For me, like, yeah, I have, like, huge problems with certain relationships, and I think it's actually totally tied to autism, where if... Actually, you know what? It might not be. It might just be a thing. But if the person, like, doesn't respond promptly to a message for, like, days or something, then it becomes more of a problem, especially when trying to plan things.
Oh, we'd be terrible in a relationship. I'm so bad. I'm just like, I look at my phone and I'll be like, nah, not right now. I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm just like, look, I know we're in a relationship, but you're not the most important thing in my life. I'm the most important thing in my life.
But, like, days?
I mean, sometimes I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if there's not a follow-up message, I'll probably forget.
Yeah, that's definitely, like... I don't know. I feel like because we're a podcast, we need to be offering something.
Like what?
Like
Tips and
hints.
tricks.
Hints,
Tips and
tips
tricks,
and life hacks.
getting into
Tips and tricks.
All right, so if you have, like, super anxiety around people not answering things for days like I do, don't date people that don't answer things
Don't
for
date
days.
me.
Yay!
No, but like something Rowan said just then was something that I would offer as a tip. Remember that you come first in your life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, don't fuck around with putting other people first.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's with most things. Just remember that you are probably the most important thing in your life. Because without you, there is no you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rowan. Without you, there is no...
Well, that's just true.
Yeah, that is true.
And it's like you never know if somebody is putting themselves first or you first. And so if you put them first and they put them first, you're just fucking left behind, which is not healthy.
Yeah. Like, I don't... Yeah.
Put yourself first, but tag them along beside.
Yeah, like help other people and be respectful of their emotions. But like the only way you're ever going to be happy and get what you want is if you're looking out for your own interests.
But at the same point, never look out solely for your own interests. But just
Yeah, I
make
was
sure
waiting
that
for that
make sure
part.
that make sure that your needs are being met first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if your needs aren't being met by a relationship, don't be in that relationship.
Or
Just ask though.
yeah,
So much of the time, if you ask for your needs to be met, just in a way that means that they can totally say no, your needs are more than likely to be met a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't mean, like, just ditch them or, like, ghost them or something.
it's
like-
it's when they don't. It's when if they don't want to meet your needs.
Yeah,
then
exactly.
it becomes an issue.
Like, yeah, if your needs aren't being met, ask them. If they say no, or if they, like... I don't know.
If they can't or won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like there is this big whole thing of like, I don't know, either in non-committal or non-monogamous relationships of seeing them as this monolithic thing that can't be altered by the people who are in the situation. And people find themselves in a situation of like, oh, well, this is not the way that non-monogamy is supposed to be. And they don't feel like they can ask for their specific needs to be met.
Oh, right. Yeah, you know what? In the past, I've, like, I had huge amounts of anxiety over asking for my needs to be met, that they would just leave me over it, because that's another part of my problems, would be that like I have this crippling fear of loneliness, but like not just a crippling fear of loneliness. When I'm lonely, I'm terribly lonely. So I had a huge amount of problem asking for my needs to be met, and it just made things worse. So yeah, ask for your needs to be met, people. Good advice. Thanks, Kate.
That's our advice for the whole podcast.
That and always be talking.
Never stop talking.
No,
Communication is great.
you can never sustain any polyamorous or non-monogamous setup if you're not having regular check-ins. It's not going to work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of what because it never felt like anything was close at all, because we would not communicate for like a week or more at a time, and then suddenly it would be like, let's have a date, and then
I mean, like,
didn't really feel.
kind of back on with what Rowan was saying before. I mean, like, if the situation just is a non-committal, we're not talking every day type of scenario. But like,
At what point does every day become like not enough to sustain a relationship? Like there's every day, and then there's weeks.
Yeah.
well, like if the week thing is your setup, then and you've both agreed on the setup, then that's enough to sustain it.
Yeah, if people both agreed, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things you just got to talk through and like set what needs you need.
Yeah.
That's a great sentence, me.
Set what need you need.
Inform them of what you will need in terms of communication, what you feel like you'll need, and then take their offer as well, and then make
You should be.
and then make a judgment value decision.
Yeah.
Agreement. That's the word. Make an agreement based on the needs of both of you, or however many other people are part of that. Compromise. Compromise is great.
Love me some good old fashioned compromise, yeah. With Amari, everything was actually really easy because we have like practically the same needs, so it just like fed back into itself. So that was fun. That was nice. Yeah, I think for any relationships in the future, like if Amari and I aren't together in the future for some reason, even though we mesh really well, like better than anyone else I've ever been in a relationship with, so it'd be really sad, but obviously that's a possibility. And I feel like I'd have to find another person that met my needs perfectly, because I've never like I still get lonely occasionally, but it's never been quite this like great, and it's really helping all my childhood problems.
It's you. The person who meets your needs perfectly is you.
Shut up, Kate. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
You work on your relationship with yourself, and then, no matter what happens to you in terms of other people, you'll always be set.
I mean, that's a good point, but my psychologist is getting nowhere with me.
That being said, I really like dating people that are really similar to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of my favorite things.
Same, to be
I'm
honest.
just like, I would just, if I could date myself, I would do
because
it.
sometimes I'm really in two minds about dating myself, because I think it would be good in some ways, but like, I am a person who needs a lot of affirmation. But
You are
sometimes
Kate.
people
You
who
are good
need
at being
affirmations shit me. So like, I'm not sure if I could do that.
Huh.
Oh.
I don't know, yeah.
See, I don't need a lot
That's
of
a good
information.
sweater.
I'm very low maintenance, and I really like really low maintenance, so it'd be great.
This is like my maintenance though, like, I don't need many other types of maintenance.
Oh, I thought you just meant this podcast is your maintenance.
This is where I come to be affirmed, where people tell me how good I am.
You're
Good
great.
sweater. I like the sweater.
Thank you. It's a
Your
jumper, for
contribution
fuck's
is
sake.
noted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it really? It looks knitted. Does that make it a jumper?
In this country,
Oh, shit.
we call them jumpers.
I thought if they were knitted, they're sweaters.
No.
Fuck. I fucked up.
They're sweaters if you wear them in summer.
Oh.
Because of the
Because
sweat.
then you sweat.
Yes.
But then isn't everything in summer a sweater? It's like, look at me in my tank top. I'm sweaty. It's a sweater.
No, because it doesn't cover your arm. It doesn't cover your arms all the way.
I need to get a tank top.
I mean, go for it. I have so many.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to summer. Wearing all my
To
tank
see
tops.
me and... Oh, okay.
No, to see me.
I'm excited for that too.
Yes.
And on that note, let's end the podcast.
Oh, really? Are we at the end?
Oh, like, do you have anything else to talk about?
Probably.
Go.
So this is the thing when you get off topic. You don't talk about all your topics.
We were fairly on topic.
Wait.
We did a lot of good stuff.
Kate, you did your challenges, right?
Did I?
Well,
Did you?
I don't know if you kind of just threw them in or...
Yeah, I kind of
You
put
didn't-
them. I kind
yeah.
of put them in, but I didn't really answer the question.
Yeah, you didn't have like a full...
Yeah, the challenges have been like acknowledging that I am not like the master of other people's minds and emotions, but also becoming the master of my own mind and emotions. Yeah.
You know when you say master of, you have to be like, master of the mind and emotions.
Maybe you do.
Aww.
That sounds like a you problem.
That's literally one of my favorite sayings. That might be a you problem.
I love it so much. I don't remember how it started, but
It's
I love saying it
fantastic.
so much.
Yep. I think, to be honest, I got it off you.
Yeah, and I got it off someone else in this house.
Amazing.
It's been beautiful.
You know.
It's one of my favorite mannerisms I've picked up this year.
Something Chelsea started doing something that makes me grow, and she's like, I got it off you. I'm like, oh, it's true.
What is it?
I can't remember. Chelsea will tell us after she listens, I'm sure.
Chelsea will tweet us.
Tweet us at Transgeneral. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Transgeneral.
When you email us, send us a picture of your face.
Yeah, go to
Tell
our
us whether or not you're cute.
Yeah,
Just write it down.
just write it down because we need
send
to
us a picture of your face and tell us whether or not you're cute, right?
Yeah,
Is that what?
do
Okay.
both, and then we can affirm.
Look, to be honest, I don't think you have to send a picture because I'm not sure if you can attach things on the form
You
submission.
can't, so you should send it to transgeneralpodcast@gmail.com.
No one's gonna do that.
Where else are we? Tumblr? Did I say that already?
No
Yeah, submit them
nudes.
to
Don't send us
Tumblr.
nudes.
What'd you
What?
say?
I said don't send us nudes.
Like, if you want to send us nudes, like
Get the consent of whoever's.
All right,
Yeah,
all
like,
right,
I'm
so-
not the person who checks the
I-
thing, so
I
I, don't
check
want
the
Charlotte
thing.
and Chelsea to be have to like, oh wow, it's a nude.
We need
like-
a transgeneral Snapchat.
Okay,
Oh,
so like
yes.
I check the thing, and I would be okay with someone sending in nudes. Chelsea also checks the thing, and Chelsea goes on the internet a lot, and there's nudes there. I think Chelsea would be okay, but also like we're gonna wait for Chelsea to
My
say
fucking
that she's
10-year-old
okay.
cousin goes on the internet a lot. Just doesn't mean everyone's okay with looking at nudes if you're on the internet.
Don't worry.
Look, I'm not worried.
I'm really
The amount of
not
nudes
worried.
Chelsea looks at does not worry me.
Chelsea,
Chelsea's
those
affinity
nudes are
for
so
news
worrying.
is not a worrying matter.
Oh my god. Anyway, where else can you find us?
You can
Just
find us
on
on
the
Tumblr, but the Tumblr presence isn't curated yet because Rowan and I are busy and lazy.
Pick it the fuck up, Jesus.
Probably by next podcast.
That's a few.
It's a fortnight. It gives us time to get the aesthetic set up to start getting our blog chain ready.
Yep. All right. Well, and you can find us on Reddit now. Our Transgeneral. There's going to be Cyan said that they're going to make a weekly discussion thing for like each episode. So if you have thoughts about the episode but you don't want to like have to draft a full thing to send us, go put it there and I'll read it. And you can be like, I hope Shah reads this, and I'll upvote it, and you'll know it was me because it got upvoted.
And nobody else cares about you.
Oh my god!
That's what you were saying.
That's exactly what I was.
You have to just have a response that you just respond to all of them. You just reply to all of them with
Thank
the same
you.
word.
Thank you for help.
Thanks, trans pal. Honorary trans pal.
All right. Well,
Put the honorary in brackets just in case.
thanks for listening, everyone. This has been Transgeneral. Don't be shit.
Don't be shit.
Don't be shit.